Some athletes have cheated and got banned for life, or even had to go to prison. But other athletes cheated and still became legends. Today, we are exposing the biggest cheaters and what really happened after they got caught.
Who is the fastest person ever?
That can only be one guy. Usain Bolt, baby!
Exactly, like that.
This is what Usain Bolt did a couple years back.
The race that made Usain Bolt a legend.
Wow! Look at that, dude. Oh my God. And now he's looking at... Hello? Huh? I forgot where my competition went. Where?
But someone actually beat him by cheating.
Really?
The only man to ever scare Usain Bolt.
5 years of my career, it was just me and him every season, be on my toes, and I love the competition.
After he did that, people were just scared to race, and that gave me more hunger. I was like, this is what I want to line up against. So I was like, I want to get to a point where I'm back on the stage and I'm shoulder to shoulder with that guy.
Whoa, he's off. Oh, so he beat him there?
I think he beat him there.
So that's Justin Gatlin. So his personal best on the 100 meters is 9.74, which is 0.16 slower than the world record. It doesn't sound like much, by the way.
That's not a lot.
But it is a lot in sprinting world.
He retired not that long ago.
Oh, he retired 4 years ago. So is he the guy that cheated then? He cheated, because we're watching the biggest cheats in sports. Oh my God.
He cheated to break Usain Bolt's world record.
Everyone thought Usain Bolt's 9.58 world record was untouchable, but they were wrong. Biggest rival Justin Gatlin found a way to run even faster than him. He used a giant industrial wind turbine to give him a massive boost, and then this happened.
Oh my God! He used a massive wind turbine to go faster than Usain Bolt, and it worked. But a cool way of cheating.
It's just wind.
But this is not the only time he cheated. When Gatlin failed drug test in 2006.
Do you think you can benefit to the one if you up now? I think it's ridiculous. Like, why are you asking these questions that happened a decade ago? You're not a history major. A lot of people don't believe your story. Are you a history major? I was a history major. Good, really good. Maybe you should go do that for your son.
Oh, you use steroids. Why are you talking to me? Do history.
What?
So what's your opinion on when an athlete is caught using doping in a test, but then after they just continue their career and do good stuff? Do you trust that athlete then still?
I think someone that is caught is a lot less likely to use again. But in sports, someone that's that competitive, it's not like you made a mistake in real life and there's no real stakes. Here, if you maybe stop taking it, you lose your entire job because you're not as good. So that failed drug test was in 2006. 11 years later, he beat Usain Bolt in a race.
Let's see what Usain Bolt has to say.
I didn't even know you won. It was when you ran around, you were like, "Arr!" I was like, I was happy, bro. I was happy. Like, bro, there's no way for me to be comfortable with Coleman winning after the rival we had. And then at the end, this young kid beat both of us. When he came, I hugged him. I was like, bro, congratulations, bro. And I'm happy you won.
Usain Bolt does not seem to care, and I think he believes he was completely natural here.
Usain Bolt kind of forgave him for it. If Usain Bolt ended up being a cheater, that would be the end of athletics, man. Come on. Oh, no.
But the next cheater actually even went to jail.
To jail for cheating?
For cheating. Oh, let's look at it.
I need to be sure that I'm looking at this correctly.
Wait. What? I'm seeing you without clothing.
I know. That's why I was wearing them.
Crazy.
Give me back.
Actually, not that impressed though, but...
Okay, so I see the video is a boxing video, and that makes me really scared because cheating in boxing is very, very dangerous.
How can you cheat in boxing?
You can put stuff in your gloves, you can cheat with the wrapping you have. In combat sports, cheating is deadly.
Louis Resto versus Billy Collins Jr.
Quick jabs, right cross.
The guy in the green looks beaten up.
Yeah, he does. And to be fair, in boxing you see this more often. Oh, great uppercut. So who do you think the cheater is? I know who it is.
The guy in the green looks awful, so the guy in the blue probably has something in his gloves. So this is what the guy in the blue looks like.
Yeah, he looks beaten up too, but not as great, nothing crazy.
That's normal. But then this is what the guy in the green looks like.
But he's going, dude. Like, look at that. Dude, look at it around his eye.
Yeah.
This looks crazy.
This looks crazy.
So last 10 seconds of the fight, you can see his face
Look at him.
all beaten up.
Look at him.
He's going to distance. He's not getting knocked out. Everybody clapping. Everybody's like, yeah, this is a great fight because they push each other very well. It's done. So he comes here to congratulate him. And then look at the trainer. This is the green guy's trainer. And then his trainer, look at where he's looking. He's looking at his gloves. He grabs his gloves. He's like, hey, this is strange. There's something wrong here. Oh, he's like, oh my God, he's
like, oh, I'm getting caught.
Yeah, I'm getting caught.
Something I noticed is that his gloves looked a little smaller.
That's exactly what it is. And he's celebrating like he's a champion.
But he cheated, and people know something is going on. Knowing that this man was essentially being hit in the face with rocks is sickening. He still lasted 10 rounds. That's insane. So I noticed his gloves were a little smaller, but I thought maybe something heavy was in it. How did he cheat?
Apparently, he removed his padding.
These are athletes who got caught cheating. We all know cheating is for the weak.
Why are you looking at me? For the weak. He's like, for the weak.
That there was no padding within his glove. So what does that mean exactly? That basically means that his punches felt like they were bare knuckled. What really gave it away was the fact that he started to call his team over when the situation was playing out. His opponent, Billy, suffered permanent eye damage from this fight, and Luis and his trainer ended up going to jail for 2.5 years. Unbelievable.
2.5 years.
Oh my God.
But
there's more.
His hands were also wrapped in plaster of Paris, basically making his punches land like rocks.
Bro!
He did not only do that to make his fist and punches harder, he did that probably to feel less pain himself. It's premeditated, you know the risk, and you still decide to do it.
Yeah, that's nuts to me, man.
It caused him depression, and after 9 months, he died in a car accident.
Bro!
What?
Really? He died, yeah, March 6th, 84, so he died the year after that fight.
22.
Total fights, 15. Wins, 14.
Yeah, he was undefeated.
So this one didn't count.
Yeah.
This guy could have been one of the greatest boxers ever.
He was definitely a big talent.
So 2.5 years in prison. Is that enough?
Dude, to me, this is attempted premeditated murder.
And what happened to the other guy, besides getting hit by a car, which isn't his fault?
Permanent eye damage,
He ruined his career.
ruining his career, depression.
And it's a premeditated attack.
Yeah, to me, this is a 10+ year jail sentence. Like, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been higher.
Yeah,
Way
man.
higher. Okay, so next, a swimmer got caught cheating, but he still kept his medal.
Listen, I don't ever want to see that previous thing again, so I'm gonna take off my glasses and I'm gonna just look at this the right way because the last time that thing was nuts.
Let's hope this one has a lot less assault.
He secured the gold medal and he beat the Australian held
World
world
record.
record in the 100-metre breaststroke. The South African supporters in the crowd were on their feet, roaring, and Cameron Vanderberg was on top of the world while he was hidden under the surface of the water. That's when they started calling for him to be disqualified. But the judges hadn't seen anything. After all, despite there being cameras all over the bottom of the pool to capture every moment of the race, those angles are only used by the media, while the judges needed to rely on what they could see from above the water with their naked eye. So, what the judges didn't know is that Cameron had cheated. But how? Was he pulling the other swimmers back while under the water? No. The other swimmers would complain about that. Maybe he had a small jet ski engine hidden inside his butthole.
Crazy.
The method Cameron used to cheat was something far simpler. See, in breaststroke, when swimmers dive off the starting blocks and enter the pool, the rules allow for one single dolphin kick while under the water before they come back up to the surface. But when reviewing the footage and taking a closer look at what Cameron was doing, people noticed that he did 1, 2, 3 kicks before returning to the surface. The Australians were, of course, outraged.
I did not know this.
Neither.
I had no clue.
Only one dolphin kick?
Yeah.
Who kicks dolphins, by the way?
Yeah, that's crazy. Don't kick dolphins. I feel like it would make the sport more interesting if you can decide how many you want to do.
Yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the technique you're trying to win at. Because the breaststroke is a breaststroke.
Spoke to the Australian media soon after he admitted to cheating. However, he didn't apologise. Instead, he pointed out something that most people, particularly in the Australian media, seem to have overlooked, which is that the Australian swimmer also did multiple dolphin kicks off the start, as did nearly all the other swimmers in the race. As Cameron explained in the interview, if you're not doing it, you're giving yourself a disadvantage.
Everybody cheats, so nobody cheats.
Exactly.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I get it. Like, it's the same like the Tour de France. Like, everybody's using doping in EPO. So I might as well do it, because otherwise you never win.
Yeah.
And today, underwater cameras are now used by judges in all major competitive swimming events.
Wow, so he cheated to undo the cheating in the future, so he can be a world record holder.
So he got to keep his world record.
Apparently, yeah.
But now no one will be able to beat that.
Let's check if the world record is beaten. Cameron Vanderberg, 58.46 at 2012 London Olympics. And then this guy, Adam Peaty, just demolishes everybody.
What?
Whoa. So this is the best breaststroker in the game. What a great title to have.
He can definitely stroke my breast. But there's another controversy about cheating in swimming. You might have heard of it.
Let me guess. The enhanced games.
The enhanced games.
Yeah, I love this idea.
The enhanced games are the Olympics, but then for people on steroids. And what they do in these games is they pay you $1 million if you break a world record. And it doesn't matter if you do it enhanced, because that's the game. And here we go, 50-meter freestyle world record.
Let's assume he breaks it because he's on steroids. This Greek, Bulgarian monster.
So no other swimmers, just him.
You know what's also funny with these sports? Like your reaction time, it does a lot too. Like the faster your reaction time, it's...
So the world record is 20.91.
Oh. 8.9. 2,000 of a second. He just beat it. What does that say about the other world record? Is that guy just so much better at swimming? Because that's also a factor, by the way.
So what do you think of these games?
I think they're awesome. I think it's fun, but at the same time, it would be more fun if the top athletes did it, because then we can really see how far you can push. Because now the lower level athletes probably do it. And by being enhanced, they can get close to the people that are really, really good.
Oh, that's a good point. I wanted to say I like this concept a lot because I don't have to do it to my body, and I could just see humans that want to try this out, see how far they can push the human limit.
$1 million take steroids and break any world record.
If they're harmful to my health, no.
Not for $1 million.
No. But this guy right here, definitely time for the glasses, is kind of smart because the people that join these games are most likely not the top athletes in the world. They're probably athletes that normally wouldn't get close to achieving anything like a world record, but now they can. So that's what we think. But the internet sometimes kind of hates this.
Really?
They're not positive about it.
Why is everyone mad at this swimmer for breaking the world record? His name is Christian, and he just swam the fastest 50-meter freestyle in the world. And this is just the first of many upcoming world records from athletes that are competing in the enhanced games, where athletes can legally use performance-enhancing substances. But many people are saying that you shouldn't compare their performances to natural athletes, and the world record should be invalid. But what do you think?
It shouldn't be the normal world record. It should be the enhanced world record. But that's still cool. Bold of them to assume that the previous world record holders weren't enhanced. As you're seeing in the video that we're making right now, you never know who is enhanced. Next, we have a method of cheating never seen before and even banned by the Olympics. Let's look at it. World record set as Kelvin Kipton wins 2003 marathon. And here he is cheating.
Wow. So if it's not doping, it must be something else. Like his shoes. In marathon running, shoes are key. Technology!
Exactly.
Technology! I'm on the internet too much. He's running like that for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh my God.
So Kelvin Kipton is born in 1999, just like me.
Oh wow, he's young.
And he unfortunately already died in 2024. I made this video 2 years ago about Kelvin and how promising he was. We uploaded this video, and 1 hour later, he was hit by a truck, I believe.
Oh my God. So he was a very promising marathon runner.
He was a very promising marathon runner. Yeah, because he won these marathons. We highlighted in that video that he was 24.
Yeah.
Marathon runners reach their prime around 35. So this is how fast he was going. This is his pace, and people are trying to keep up with his pace.
For 2 hours, by the way.
For 2 hours. So he was insanely fast, breaking records. How did he cheat? Let's look at it.
The Nike Alpha Fly wasn't just a running shoe. It was a game changer that pushed human speed to the edge. Built with a full-length carbon plate, AirPods, and space-age foam, it gave runners explosive rebound and record-shattering efficiency. The problem? It was too good. The prototype used by Eliud Kipchoge in his sub-2 hour marathon broke World Athletics limits, thicker than 40 millimeters, not sold to the public, and got banned. So where do we draw the line between innovation and fairness?
And that's why shoes can be considered cheating, because all that foam will absorb all of that energy when you take a step, and then it will bounce you forward. But I understand why it's considered cheating or now illegal, because they have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
I play basketball, but I decided I'm gonna test these by comparing them to my $88 Epic Reacts. So I did that by running a mile in each. For the Epic Reacts, I got an 8-minute and 26-second mile.
8-minute mile?
That's slow.
That's so slow.
Throwing these on, I felt an immediate difference. These feel like an absolute cheat code. They might actually be because I ran a whole minute faster.
If I know I have to only run 1 mile, I can run one in 6 minutes.
Bro, you can run in 5.
Yeah, I did this once. So do you think these shoes should be banned?
I'm not the Olympic committee, but I would like to see people push to the limit.
More shoes, bigger shoes, better shoes. And there's just so much more cheating in sports.
How can somebody be this good at a sport but this bad at cheating at the same time? A woman once won the New York City Marathon until somebody came out and said they saw her riding the subway during the actual race. Then 6 months later, she gets first place in the Boston Marathon marathon and sets an all-time record. Until they figured out she busted out of the crowd and started running a half mile before the finish line.
Bro, this is a crazy story.
This is not what a YouTuber would do. I won the Boston Marathon by cheating.
This is the basketball team that pretended to be disabled so they could win a gold medal in the Paralympics. And
Well,
it actually worked.
this
Only 2
story,
people on the team were really
Let us know if we have to do a different video on this one, because if there's a part 2 of cheating scandals, this one has to be the first one we look at. It's a team, a basketball team, that pretended to be disabled to win the Paralympics.
What? And it worked.
It worked until they got caught.
Only 2 people on the team were really disabled, and apparently the rest lied on their IQ tests. There's no way that was satisfying to win.
The basketball team was morally disabled.
True.
That's actually quite funny.
This girl was about to win a cycling championship, and she was in first place the entire race. Until the pedals on her bike stopped working, so someone came to help and found out she had a motor under her seat that was pushing the pedals for her the entire time.
She had a motor.
A motor. I just don't understand why you joined this competition knowing that you're gonna cheat so badly that the win would literally mean nothing.
It seemed like this guy was dominating in a marathon, even though he kept stopping for bathroom breaks. But apparently every time he went to the bathroom, him and his twin brother would switch places and take turns running.
Okay, that one. That's an amazing YouTube video again.
Well, that's incredible.
That is
What
incredible.
A story. That's not even cheating. That's just outsmarting.
That's genius.
That's outsmarting.
You deserve the win.
Yeah, gold medal.
For the twins, the only reason they got caught is because they had their watches on the wrong heads. Imagine that is the only reason why they got caught.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
So if they were not caught, we would not know this story. Imagine how many stories are still out there.
Prime example of why having a winner mentality is not the same as having being the best mentality. True. And that's the premise of the video. And that brings me to the next point.
Make sure to subscribe, smash the link and hit that bell, and check the previous video. You will love this one. And comment down below if you want more of this. Why are you still here?